I'm Dr. Susan Parker. Before we begin, a gentle reminder. This is for adults in consensual relationships, and it's purely educational. What you're about to learn isn't a trick. It's a way to create comfort, trust, and chemistry through something as simple and human as a kiss. For many reserved or quiet partners, the difference between a kiss that shuts them down and a kiss that opens them up isn't intensity. It's safety, pacing, and predictability. When a kiss feels safe, the nervous system relaxes, breathing deepens, circulation improves, and the body allows connection to unfold. When a kiss feels rushed or random, the nervous system tightens, the jaw sets, and everything becomes effortful. So here's the pattern I teach when someone says, "I want a way to kiss that makes a gentle, shy, or thoughtful partner feel seen, not overwhelmed." I call it the SLOW loop. Soften, listen, oscillate, weave. And I'll guide you through it so you can make it yours, naturally and respectfully. Start by softening. Soften your face, soften your jaw, soften your shoulders. A soft jaw signals your partner's body that this isn't a performance, it's a conversation. Part your lips just enough to keep your breath easy and silent. If you're holding your breath, your partner's instincts will notice. Take one calm inhale through your nose, and as you exhale, let your chest drop gently. That exhale is an invitation. It says, "There's no rush here." Keep the rest of your body quiet and supportive. Shoulders level, spine comfortable, hands where they communicate steadiness. One hand at the shoulder blade, mid-back, or gently cupping the line of the jaw. The hand is an anchor, not a steering wheel. Now, listen. Listening in a kiss has nothing to do with words. You listen with your skin. Place the lightest contact at the corner of your partner's mouth, not the center. Corners are less intense, less invasive, and they allow you to read small signals. If the corner lifts into a half smile, your partner feels comfortable. If the jaw tightens, if the lips purse or retreat, you're moving too fast. Listening also means watching the breath. Is your partner's breath silent and smooth, or short and shallow? Smooth breath means I feel safe. Keep the pressure light enough that your partner could choose more if they want it. That choice is everything for a reserved person. Then, oscillate. Think of a gentle pendulum rather than a straight line. You're going to travel a triangle: left corner, center, right corner, and back. Each stop is a beat or two. 1, 2, hover. 1, 2, hover. The hover matters. It's the space where anticipation grows and where your partner's nervous system has time to say yes without words. Use small variations: a lighter brush, then a still, warmer press, a whisper of contact, then a slightly longer hold. Keep your movements short, centimeters, not inches. This keeps stimulation precise and prevents overwhelm. Oscillation is about consistency. If you find a rhythm that your partner leans into, keep it. The most common mistake is changing patterns, right when your partner's body is relaxing into it. Now, weave. Weaving is where you sync breath, micro-pauses, and gentle hand anchoring into one continuous experience. As you move from corner to corner, weave a calm breathing pattern. Slow inhale through your nose while you're hovering. Smooth exhale into the light contact. Your exhale is a signal: relaxed, warm, steady. Keep one hand anchored, mid-back or shoulder, so your partner always knows where you are. The anchor says, "I'm here with you." If your partner likes it, let your thumb rest lightly where the jaw meets the ear, not to turn, but to reassure. When you weave breath and touch together, the entire body starts to cooperate. The jaw loosens, the neck releases, posture softens, and the moment begins to flow. If you want a simple timing guide, try this: 2 gentle seconds of contact, 1 second of hover. 2 seconds of contact, 1 second of hover. Repeat that loop 5 or 6 times before you adjust anything else. Each loop is a quiet message. You can trust me, I won't rush, I won't surprise you, I won't escalate without your permission. Reserved partners respond best when the pattern is clear. Their nervous system registers, "I know what's coming," and therefore allows more sensation, not less. Notice how much you can say with pressure alone. Imagine a scale from 1 to 10. Stay around a 3 to 4 for the first minute. Feather light to comfortably warm. If your partner leans into you or their breath gets a little deeper, you can travel to a 5. If their lips soften and remain open, you can linger at 5 for several loops. If their breathing becomes irregular or they pull back, return to 3 and add more hover time. This isn't retreat, it's leadership with sensitivity. Angle matters. Coming in perfectly straight can feel confronting to a shy person. Approach at a slight diagonal, grazing the corner or the curve just above the lip, then find the center. That diagonal approach gives options. Your partner can meet you or invite you closer without feeling pinned. Tiny head tilts, 5 degrees left, then center, then 5 degrees right, are enough to keep things alive without making it chaotic. The kiss becomes a slow waltz, not a chase. If you ever feel unsure, ask the smallest, safest question in a whisper between kisses. Softer? Or stay like this? Then actually do what they say. Even a nod is an answer. When people feel that their signals matter, they unfold. You're not trying to impress. You're trying to connect. Connection is what unlocks warmth in someone who's naturally reserved. Breath is the hidden ingredient. Quiet nasal breathing supports a calmer heart rhythm. As you hover, let your exhale warm the space between you without blowing. It's the difference between a draft and a presence. You can also add a light hum, barely audible, like an once or twice as you exhale. That gentle vibration across your lips and their skin is soothing, not for show, but for resonance. Think of it as a lullaby frequency for the face. What about lips? Soft lips are not limp lips. Keep a tiny amount of tone so your partner feels you're present. Imagine your lips like the surface of warm water. They yield, but they don't disappear. If your partner offers open lips, mirror the openness, but resist rushing your tongue into the space. For many reserved partners, the first experience of open mouth contact should still feel like a slow tide, not a wave. Trace the inside line of the lower lip with the very edge of your tongue once, then pause. Let them ask for more by staying close, not by pushing in. If they meet you with equal curiosity, you can extend, but always in moments, not in leaps. Hands matter more than people think. One hand anchoring the upper back says stability. The other hand can rest at the hip or the line where the neck meets the shoulder, somewhere that communicates care, not control. Avoid sudden gripping. If you want to invite closeness, increase the warmth of your palm rather than the strength of your fingers. Warmth is permission, pressure is instruction. Reserve partners prefer permission. If your partner's eyes are closed, yours can be too. If their eyes open to check in, give them a soft look that says, "I'm right here." Eye contact for a second or two in a hover can be powerful. Then return to the pattern so it doesn't turn into a stare. The pattern is your safety rail. Some will ask, what if my partner seems hesitant? First, honor it. Hesitation isn't a barrier. It's information. Slow the tempo. Increase the hover time. Return to the corners and build back to the center over several loops. You're teaching their nervous system that you won't rush past their boundaries. When the body learns that lesson, it often offers you more than you asked for. Environment counts. If you can, make the space smell clean and neutral. Set the lighting low enough that faces look gentle and eliminate distractions. A quiet space reduces cognitive load and lets the senses focus on the simple sequence you're building. Fresh breath and hydrated lips are not cosmetic. They're kindness. Here's a 60-second warm-up that sets everything up without words. Stand close enough that you can feel your partner's breath on your cheek. One steady inhale together through the nose. On the exhale, let your foreheads touch for a heartbeat, then separate half an inch. Bring your lips to the left corner of their mouth. 1, 2, hover. Center, 1, 2, hover. Right corner, 1, 2, hover, repeat. Chances are, by the third loop, the entire upper body has softened. That's your green light. What if you sense eagerness? Eagerness is wonderful, but maintain your frame. Keep the pattern. Allow intensity to rise inside it. The moment you abandon the pattern, you also abandon the safety it created. You can lengthen the contact to 3 or 4 seconds per stop, slightly increase pressure, and subtly reduce the hover, but keep the triangle and keep the breath. Predictability is what makes intensity feel welcome instead of overwhelming. There are a few things that sabotage connection with a reserved partner. One is rushing after an early sign of openness. Another is erratic changes. Right when their body begins to relax into a rhythm, you switch it up to keep things exciting. Resist that. Let the rhythm do the work. A third is invading space with your hands or body without invitation. Keep the frame soft. When in doubt, pause and let your partner come to you. The sweetest confirmation a shy partner can give is a micro lean into your kiss. That's your yes. Endings matter. Don't drop the energy like a curtain. As you sense the moment winding down, extend your hover time and reduce pressure. Return to the corner, then the cheek, then the forehead. Land the moment with a soft exhale and a still palm at the mid-back. If words feel natural, keep them simple and present tense. Being here with you feels good. Then be quiet. Give the experience room to echo. Over time, you'll notice signs of deeper ease. The jaw relaxes faster. The first inhale is quieter. The shoulders release earlier. You'll also notice that your partner begins to lead, adjusting angles or initiating the next loop. That's the dream. Not one person performing, but 2 people sharing. When the pattern is understood, both of you can play inside it. If you like touch-based cues, here are gentle ones that speak without intruding. A light press of your palm at the upper back says, "Stay with me." A lighter touch says, "Rest." A slow sweep of your thumb near the jawline says, "I'm here." Make each cue consistent so your partner's body can learn the language. Consistency is kindness. Breath checks are a superpower. Every few loops, ask yourself, "Am I breathing?" Then ask, "Are they?" If either answer is no, where can you add a hover? Where can you soften? Shy nervous systems aren't fragile, but they are precise. When you respect that precision, you discover more warmth than force could ever deliver. If a moment feels stuck, don't problem solve with complexity. Simplify. Go back to the left center right triangle, 2 seconds on, 1 second hover. Let the pattern reground both of you. Often, stuck is just a brief loss of rhythm. Restoring rhythm restores everything. You might be wondering why this works so well. There's a physiological story underneath the romance. Calm nasal breathing tends to support a more balanced autonomic state. Gentle, predictable touch on the face and lips recruits sensory pathways that are rich in receptors. When the input is rhythmic and safe, the brain interprets it as soothing rather than threatening. The jaw is wired to stress. Soften the jaw and you reduce a surprising amount of background tension. When tension falls, circulation improves in tiny vessels across the face, and warmth follows. The entire system begins to cooperate with closeness because the conditions feel predictably safe. Make the pattern yours. Some people like a slightly longer center pause. Some prefer to linger at a favorite corner where a micro smile always appears. Some enjoy a quiet hum on the third loop, then silence again. None of these are new tricks. They're just you paying attention and customizing a simple sequence to the person in front of you. There's also a relational effect. When you kiss someone in a way that preserves their agency, where they can meet you, pause you, guide you, they associate your presence with dignity and ease. That memory carries forward. The next time you draw close, their body already knows, this will be okay. That pre-relaxation means you'll connect faster and deeper with less effort. Reserved partners don't need bigger signals. They need safer ones. If you're listening and your partner offers a bolder yes, leaning in, deeper breathing, hands drawing you closer, you can still keep the slow loop intact. Increase warmth, shorten hover slightly, shift your head angle by a breath's width more, and allow the center to stretch for 1 extra second. Let them set the ceiling. Your job is to be steady, not to escalate on your own timetable. On days when you're tired or stressed, tell the truth with your pace. Keep the pattern even simpler and slower. Shy partners often feel what you feel and mirror it. If you ground yourself first, 1 breath, a relaxed jaw, you give both of you the best chance for a good moment. Presence beats performance every time. If you need a shorthand memory, it's this. Start soft, read breath, keep rhythm, add warmth, and end gently. That 5-part arc carries you almost anywhere you need to go. It turns a kiss from a test into a homecoming. It asks for nothing complicated, only attention. Try it the very next time you're together. Don't announce it. Don't make it a project. Just carry the pattern in your body. Soften, listen, oscillate, weave. Let your partner discover how relaxed they feel in your presence. If the moment goes quiet afterward, honor the quiet. It means something landed. If they smile and move closer, stay with them. You don't need to invent electricity. You need to protect the space where it naturally appears. If this guidance helped you, share it with someone who values respectful connection. And if you want more science-backed, human-centered ways to build trust, confidence, and warmth in your relationship, subscribe and stay close. I'm Dr. Susan Parker, and I believe the most powerful changes in closeness come from the simplest shifts in how we breathe, touch, and listen, 1 thoughtful kiss at a time.